All right, guys, I'm dead serious when I actually say this. I truly do believe that the Civil War has begun. And it's actually happening right here in my home state of Texas. We have been invaded for far too many years. Donald Trump left us with the most secure border that I've seen in my lifetime. Joe Biden comes in, and somewhere around, I would say, 8 to 10 million illegal aliens have invaded our country. And a lot of them actually came in via Texas. Now, Kamala Harris is supposed to be the border czar. She has done nothing. Nothing. I blame all of you people that voted for Beijing Biden in 2020. You people voted for your own destruction. You people in Chicago, you people in New York City, you guys voted for this. I hope now that you guys actually have woken up. Texas has to fend for itself. We have to defend our own state. I don't know if you guys have actually heard about the Texas secession. I've been hearing it throughout my whole life, growing up here in Texas. Maybe this is a straw that will break the camel's back. November election, man, is so important because if Joe Biden gets another 4 years, man, this country is done. Done. I think, man, that we will definitely have a Texas secession. What's going on right now, man, is about as close to conflict that I think I've ever seen. Eagle Pass. The Texas National Guard has taken over. The Border Patrol not allowed to get in so they can actually transport, do human trafficking for Beijing Biden. Those people in Border Patrol have to know what they are doing is wrong. It's wrong. You know, during World War II, Nazi soldiers, in some of these concentration camps, some of them were actually killing Jews. The excuse was, I was just following orders. Guess what? It didn't save them. Border Patrol has to know what they're doing is illegal because Joe Biden is not following the Constitution. Everything he's doing on the border is illegal. And the Socialist Democrats, man, they pretty much now want Joe Biden to take over Texas. We'll get into that, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Just starts at $5 per month. If you guys are watching on Rumble, click the join button, get access to the same thing. Look at this here. Fox News right here. Check this out. Border battle lines. Democrats call on Biden to seize control of Texas National Guard as GOP allies back Biden. Yes, the Socialist Democrats want Joe Biden to take over the Texas National Guard. The Texas National Guard, the commander-in-chief of the Texas National Guard is actually Greg Abbott, not Joe Biden. They essentially want Beijing Biden to take over Texas. We cannot stand for that, man. This is our sovereignty. This is our state. Astonishing, man. Absolutely astonishing here. Look at some of these socialists right here. Some of their posts. Congressman Greg Cesar. Greg Abbott has continued to use political stunts and inflammatory language to advance his own agenda, violating the Constitution and endangering both U.S. citizens and asylum seekers. No, these people are not asylum seekers. They are illegal aliens. They came here illegally. Your boy, Beijing Biden, is the one that is violating the Constitution. Look here, Joaquin Castro. I believe he's out of San Antonio. Governor Greg Abbott is using the Texas National Guard to obstruct and create chaos at the border. If Abbott is defying yesterday's Supreme Court ruling, Beijing Biden needs to establish sole federal control of the Texas National Guard now. Are you kidding me? Now, the Supreme Court made a huge mistake. Very, very disappointed with Amy Coney Barrett. Very disappointed. Sided with the libs. And John Roberts, who you can't trust anyway. Big mistake. And Texas, I even said to myself, man, on this, Texas should not follow the orders of the Supreme Court. Because Biden does it all the time. He ignores the Supreme Court all the time. We must fend for ourselves here in Texas. Amazing. Look at this here. Failed presidential candidate and failed Texas gubernatorial candidate Robert Francis Beto O'Rourke puts out, Abbott is using the Texas Guard to defy a Supreme Court ruling. When Governor Fabus did this in 1957, Eisenhower federalized the Arkansas Guard to ensure compliance with the law. Biden must follow this example of bold, decisive leadership to end this crisis before it gets worse. It is already worse, courtesy of Beijing Biden. Astonishing, man. Absolute astonishing, man. President Trump has weighed in, too. Look at this. Trump urges states to surge National Guard to Texas as Abbott standoff with Biden accelerates. He is calling on other states to actually go to Texas and support Texas, bring their own National Guards, and deport the illegals that they catch immediately. Immediately. Wow. It's really, really escalating, guys. It is really, really escalating here. I mean, my goodness. I even saw where RFK Jr. also siding with Texas. I mean, Biden is a complete failure, man. He cannot campaign on the border because that is a losing cause right there for him. A losing cause. Nobody supports Biden on the border. I believe it's something like 68% of Americans disapprove of Beijing Biden on the border. Yeah. Trump said that Abbott must be given full support and encourage all willing states to deploy their guards to Texas to prevent the entry of illegals and to remove them back across the border. When I'm president on day one, instead of fighting Texas, I will work hand in hand with Governor Abbott and other border states to stop the invasion, seal the border, and rapidly begin the largest domestic deportation operation in history. Those Biden has let in should not get comfortable because they will be going home, as they should. And look here, guys, the country is definitely divided now. 25 states stand in solidarity with Texas amid the Beijing Biden border invasion. People are really, really fed up, man. Really fed up. It says here, 25 U.S. states now back Governor Greg Abbott's actions to secure the U.S.-Mexico border in his state. This pits Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Louisiana, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Tennessee, South Dakota, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming against Beijing Biden. This man right here, man, Beijing Biden, probably the biggest divider in the modern history of this country. Anybody that supports Trump, he calls you all kind of names. Terrorists, fascists, all of these words when he's acting like one. Astonishing. Now check this out. This is on the Daily Mail right here. Texas escalates feud with federal government, telling ranchers SCOTUS ruling on razor wire not final, offering to give ranchers razor wire as illegal aliens are now sneaking into U.S. through private property. They're invading the property of Texans. The private property of Texans invaded. Astonishing, man. Astonishing. Texas border czar Mike Banks told ranchers Wednesday the state could install razor wire on their private property free of charge. The state official told a packed room of ranchers who met just outside of Eagle Pass, Texas. And it talks about that ruling about Supreme Court siding with Beijing Biden there. I mean, they're invading the private properties of Texans. These illegals are criminals. Criminals. This thing is escalating fast, man. And I do believe this is the first stages right here of another civil war here in this country. If other states actually end up deploying their National Guards, and we can use them, man, we need the help, then it's going to be on. It is going to be on. I mean, it's going to pit the federal government versus states. You got 25 states that are against you, Joe Biden. That stand with Texas. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually send their National Guards to Texas. What are you going to do then? It may end up getting pretty ugly, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.